Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Muslim Farmville. Thanks for stopping by. How are you guys doing? As a homemaker, it is so easy to forget yourself. Before I give the time to my husband and my babies, I wanted to give some time to myself. And just take few minutes and get some fresh air today. Here in Wisconsin, we are having a beautiful fall day. The leaves are gorgeous. Fresh air does me really well. Taking some time to myself. Honestly, for me, when I can just go ahead and walk and clear my mind and get some good fresh air and move my body, it does me really well. Especially, it helps my hormones. So today I have a little project, and after we go back home, I want to invite you and take you along with me. We are doing freezer meals, grab and go breakfast freezer meals. But before I can start that, I must give the time to myself and walk and enjoy myself and go back home, get cleaned up, and then I can go ahead and focus into the kitchen. I am back, got all cleaned up. Welcome to our kitchen. I gathered a few of my ingredients. Let's go ahead also and get the bacon dishes. Usually I make peanut butter bars and put it into the fridge, but it's fall, it's chilly. Let's go ahead and put some coconut oil in this bacon dish. We will bake my oatmeal peanut butter bars today because it's fall, it's a little bit chilly, and that's the first thing we will put together. Thank you, Sabrina, for these beautiful ceramic measuring cups. I have been enjoying using them. What I am planning to do is put together the bars using gluten-free organic oats. One of my boys is gluten sensitive. So I did here 4 cups gluten-free oats. Put that together. Some cinnamon. It's going to be fall spices, right? A little bit of salt. 2 cups of peanut butter and a full heaping cup of honey. Usually I put it into the fridge, but this time we will bake it. And a cup of melted coconut oil for good healthy fat. Put that together. Since I'm baking, I thought I need some eggs, and this is a good way to have a high protein bars. They will be grab and go. That's what I'm hoping to make today, grab and go breakfast. So 2 eggs, and I am using just the egg whites, so that will help kind of stay together, mix all together. And this dish, what makes it fall dish, not only the cinnamon and the vanilla, but as you can see, cranberries. I have dry cranberries, and I have that one child who would say, "Where is the chocolate chip, Mom?" So let's put that together. So it's going to be peanut butter bars with chocolate and cranberries, because this time of the year here in Wisconsin, it's fall. So we use a lot of cranberries. And the doors, windows, I like them open this time of the year. It's so nice and cooling. The kitty can go in the porch as well. So I have my greased pan. Let's put that together, all of it, and straight into the oven. I usually use my oven about 350, but keep in mind my oven is old. Look at that. Doesn't that look so pretty? So if you're baking it, keep on ice about 50 minutes, a little bit of over an hour. That's what I baked those bars. I gave a quick rinse the dish, and I have some bananas that have been sitting in the fridge. And let's add the egg yolks with 5 eggs, because this is a good way to use eggs, some vanilla, cup of melted coconut oil, and these muffins that I'm putting it together are banana muffins with sourdough starter and a cup of coconut milk. Mix all of that together. It smells amazing, you all. Add the organic all-purpose flour, and I have some walnuts. Mix all of that together. Did you notice that I didn't even put any maple syrup or honey because the bananas? And I'm mixing it all together. And this is my cupcake pan, which I picked it up secondhand store a few years ago. All I do is put a little bit of coconut oil, and that's really it. I'm just gonna go ahead, since I'm using the oven, I will go ahead and bake my muffins. These are high protein sourdough banana nut muffins. These will be grab and go as well, and I plan, inshallah, to freeze them because it's going to be a lot of it, and when I freeze them, then we can use it throughout the season. It's time for me to take a break. I'm having my lunch. I have some salad with meatballs, homemade balsamic salad dressing with a bunch of tomatoes, blueberries, raspberries, tomatoes, cucumbers. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a break and eat. After I nourish my body and took a break, here are the bars. The bars are cooling down, and the banana nut muffins, I'm just gonna get them out. I make sure I check if they are nice and dry, and they were. Let those dry for cool down for a long time. Because if I'm going to freeze them or put them into the fridge, I have to make sure they are completely cooled down. I don't want to freeze them when they are hot. So same thing, I'm just going to do eggs. And guess what? We have some leftover of pumpkin, maple syrup, coconut oil that was melted, vanilla, sourdough starter that was fed the night before. Put it all together. We are making pumpkin muffins and some of the coconut milk, the same recipe as the banana nut muffins, except these are what? Pumpkin, because it's fall season. And now I'm just going to add some cloves and a nutmeg. That's what that is. Mix all together, some vanilla, baking soda. Mix all that together, and my all-purpose organic flour. Mix it together. Since it's pumpkin season and it's fall here, I have, you can see, isn't that beautiful? I love it. Pumpkin seeds with pumpkin muffins are gonna be so delicious. I made sure I added with maple syrup to sweeten it, because when I tasted earlier, the pumpkin, it wasn't so sweet like the bananas, right? I forgot the salt, so I'm mixing it some salt. Mix it all together, and we will go ahead and bake them as well. I will let them cool down completely and freeze some and put some in the fridge. These are make ahead freeze breakfast. They have tons of eggs and nuts, high protein, and a little sweet to it. And I don't mind if the children grab a couple of them. They put it with butter or warm it up, and they enjoy it. It's okay for them to grab and go, and they will be content. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put some of my ingredients away while my muffins are baking. So far we made the bars, peanut butter bars with the chocolate and cranberries. That's cooling down. And we are learning the banana muffins with walnuts. Oh, those are going to be so delicious. Those are baked and they are cooling down. I'm just going to go ahead and put my starter cleaned up and put it away. The maple syrup as well and the honey. Those I'll put them back. Usually I rinse the glass jars. And it's time to put dishes into the dishwasher. Because when you are freezing or doing a big meal cooking day, it's important to have your kitchen clean, your dishwasher ready for you to put the dishes so you don't get overwhelmed. And this day, as you can see, I had my lunch while I was doing these meals and I was able to eat. You have to nourish your body and have some food ready. I have been using most of my freezer meals lately, and today it was perfect to bring out those barbecue meatballs and a salad and enjoyed it with some berries. That was it. But I cannot be preparing these breakfast to grab and go. On top of that, worry about what my family is going to eat, and I have to make lunch and dinner. It will take so much energy from me. So when you are planning these kind of big meals, make sure you have leftovers or something. So now I want to make my fourth grab and go. Let's go ahead and shred some carrots. We will make egg bites. These are so cheap to make it. Some carrots, some zucchini, some mushrooms, garlic. If you have onions, you can put tons of veggies, whatever your family loves. I was able to use the food processor. That made my life so much easier. This is so beautiful. So I'm just going to go ahead before I mix together the egg bites. I really wanted to cut these bars and taste it. I was like, what do they taste like? Because usually I just put them into the fridge without baking them. So now I baked them and they taste so good. Of course, anything to do with chocolate and peanut butter, right? That was delicious. Let's go ahead and put together some eggs because I want to use these eggs. Egg bites, if you go to the store and buy one piece, it's like $5 and they're so small. They won't even fill you. So I'm just going to go ahead and get more eggs. I wanted to make sure I make extra. So the chickens give lots of eggs. Mix the eggs with all the shredded vegetables. I love the colors, carrots and zucchini and mushrooms and garlic, and it smells so good with those vegetables. And I have some leftovers crab chicken, cooked chicken, that I kept it in the fridge, and I kept saying to myself, you know what? Use those and a little bit of salt and a little bit of Italian mix. As you can see, mix all those herbs with it. This, when I baked it, it smelled amazing, priceless. Look at those beautiful colors. So what I'm doing here is just put a little bit of coconut oil in the cupcake pan. And I did not mix it with cheese this first batch because my daughter can't have dairy. So I'm going to make those without cheese. Of course, Anwar says I need to get out. This is what we do all day when I'm in the kitchen. I make sure I watch his tail so I don't pinch him. So I added some shredded cheese, mix all of that together. This is the leftovers without the cheese one. I'm baking it, and this one has cheese. Extra good healthy fat. Put all that together. Time to take a break again. Hydrate. I usually collect all the eggshells and take it back to the chickens and the ducks. These are the fresh eggs. Let's go ahead and put it. And it will sit on my counter for 2 weeks. But we do have a family, mashallah, so we use it way earlier than 2 weeks. There, I just leave it right there. If somebody wants to fry a couple of eggs, they are right there. These were smelling amazing, you guys. the pumpkin seeds with the pumpkin. Oh, it smells so good with the maple syrup. Oh, it was amazing. So that was it. Bake those. Here are the egg bites for my daughter. They don't have cheese. I'm just gonna go ahead and let them cool down. These are gonna be very nourishing and cheap and healthy way to feed the family, and freeze them as well. Let those cool down. Amazing. The house, it smells so good. This will make my life so much easier. I will put them into the fridge. Some of them freeze them. The ones that I freeze them, I'll get them out the night before. Look at this. Doesn't that look amazing? And it doesn't even have any flour. It's high protein and loads of fiber. Veggies from the garden and from the farmer's market. Let those cool down. Babe, you want to try? Taste.
Taste test. Which one do I get to test?
Remember, honey, how I make the peanut butter bars?
Yeah.
And we just put them into the fridge?
Yeah.
This one has cranberry. It's for fall, you know.
Okay.
Cranberry chocolate.
And you baked it.
I baked, but I added with a little bit of 2 egg whites.
Oh.
So it can glue it things together, and it has a peanut butter.
Looks good.
Do you want to try that? Because I did had a piece. Sam had a piece.
Yeah.
These are pumpkin with pumpkin seed muffins.
I can see the pumpkin seed there.
Yeah, it's nice and green. And these are egg
Spinach?
bites. No, egg bites with carrots, zucchini, garlic, and things like that.
Yeah. What's the green stuff?
Zucchini shredded.
Oh, okay.
And the carrots are the
That's
yellow.
good.
Leftover chicken, I just put it.
Okay.
These are the same except they have cheese because I did
And
that.
carrots? I see.
Same thing.
Orange.
Same thing.
Oh,
Just cheese. I added cheese because I did this for Fatum.
that fell off. It's good.
It is good. I've been nibbling at it. And these are, I had a bunch of bananas in the
Banana muffins.
fridge. Banana walnut muffins.
I love walnuts.
I made it for you, babe.
Thank you.
So anyway, which one do you want to taste it?
Try this one first.
Yep, Sam already had a piece and I had a piece.
Just this small one.
Yeah, it's like really filling. Because you're going to taste it. Bismillah.
Bismillah. Yeah.
The more you eat it, the more you taste the chocolate.
The cranberry.
Yeah, chocolate chip cranberry. And then what else do you want to try?
Well, I had some of this already because it fell off.
Do you want to try banana, walnut muffins, or pumpkin?
I think the banana walnut.
Do you want to just, shall we try a small one?
Yeah.
Sharifa wanted it actually. She didn't want to have the whole thing.
Okay.
Shall we get butter
Yeah.
and have butter with it? Bismillah. Zach is home. I hear the dogs. Sharifa can have this one.
You want to try?
No, you try it. Bismillah.
It's really good.
It's a sourdough.
Muffin.
All the muffins are sourdough, yeah.
I can taste the walnut there. That's really good.
Yeah, I feel like banana bread and things like that, they have to have nuts in there.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's good.
And it's not so sweet. Yeah.
It's tasty though.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably make some tea
Mmm.
and then have it.
Mm-hmm. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video. These are grab and go fall breakfast. Freeze, you can freeze them. Some of them we're gonna freeze them because it's a lot of it, and then the children can just grab and go, and then I don't feel bad if they're eating like
They always
extra.
They always have an option, something to eat.
Because I froze the burritos a while ago, and we're running out. So
They
I
love
thought
those.
they did. And today I was able to use tons of eggs.
MashaAllah.
Yep, give the
Chickens are
videos
still
thumbs
giving
up.
us good eggs.
Yes, and I have so many strawberries and things like that for the chickens.
Okay.
But the last few days they've been eating lots of peppers that I picked up from the store. Yep. Yep. See you next time. Salam alaikum. Everything cooled down, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put them into a safe freezer pans and take them into the freezer. When we need them, I just get them out the night before. I let it thaw in the fridge. The next day we warm it up and enjoy them. So now straight into the freezer. Make sure you write it down what you are freezing. Have a beautiful, blessed day.